The Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is officially out and it is looking truly spectacular. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel Lifestyle Critic. I hope you're having a brilliant day. So in this video we are going to be breaking down the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, which I literally cannot believe the fact that this trailer got leaked out in the internet. I'm sure Sony must have super fast-tracked their process in getting this trailer out in the market as soon as possible. I know that there was a bit of a delay in this trailer coming out anyway in terms of when fans wanted it, but you know, it wasn't filmed that long ago, and obviously they were working on a lot of the CGI things behind the scenes, which is why I'm sure this is why the trailer wasn't released earlier than it was. But you know, as far as the storyline of this trailer goes, it was obviously continuing from the end of Far From Home in terms of the whole world now knows Spider-Man's identity, and as we all predicted, he would be going to Doctor Strange to ask him to do a memory wipe and to wipe out people's knowledge of him being Spider-Man, which actually Peter Parker does do in the comics. And I actually think this is a bit of a nifty way to also a bit of a reset of the Spider-Man character. Obviously in the first two movies and in this one as well, he has got a bit of a mentor figure, but I feel like resetting everyone's knowledge of him will allow him to kind of go on his own, and also could be a way in which Sony plucks him out of the MCU and into their own little world, as people won't remember who the person was behind the Spider-Man identity. And also, along with this memory wipe, literally everybody forgot who Spider-Man is. Nobody remembers that it is actually Peter Parker, and this includes the people that he would want to know, for example, Zendaya's Michelle character. And I wonder if this also extends to the Avengers as well. Maybe none of them remember that actually Peter Parker is the person behind the Spider-Man mask, and Doctor Strange's spell, combining with the events that happen in WandaVision and in Loki, as well as obviously ripped open the multiverse, which has allowed Doc Ock to enter. And I love the fact that he actually does know that Peter Parker is behind the Spider-Man mask with that epic line of "Hello Peter," which I just think is absolutely awesome. And literally Doc Ock and Alfred Molina looks exactly the same as he did in Spider-Man 2. Obviously that de-aging technology has done wonders, as it literally does feel like Spider-Man 2 has now continued in No Way Home, which is just absolutely awesome. And the fact that they were able to film this monumental blockbuster movie during COVID is just such a massive and phenomenal achievement in and of itself, and it just looks absolutely grand, super epic. And you can also spot Green Goblin's pumpkin bombs and the electricity from Electro as well. I literally cannot wait to see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man entering into the mix, because that is truly going to make this movie truly unmissable, and I cannot wait for that to happen. Also, isn't it just absolutely fantastic that they brought back J.K. Simmons to play the J. Jonah Jameson character, and he truly is that character, and he sees Spider-Man as a menace as well, and he literally does mirror the J.K. Simmons character from the original Spider-Man trilogy, which I think is really cool. Going back to Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, I mean, their interactions in Infinity War were absolutely legendary in that movie, and in this movie they continue it, especially from that name point of view, in terms of Doctor Strange is telling Peter Parker to call him by his actual name, and so he calls him Steven, which I just think is absolutely hilarious. And we also see the Wong character. Wong is literally in all of the movies right now, which I think is absolutely amazing. Obviously with the toy leaks, we see that Spider-Man is going to wear the cloak of levitation from Doctor Strange, so I feel like those scenes are going to be absolutely awesome as well. And I'm really glad that this movie is actually looking at the consequences that certain actions have. So for example, Peter Parker is going to Doctor Strange to ask him to wipe everyone's mind of the knowledge of him being Peter Parker, and so one consequence is obviously his nearest and dearest will forget that, and obviously the bigger consequence is the impact that this unstable spell has on the entire world, which I just think is going to be absolutely wicked. I literally cannot wait to see this movie. Hopefully it doesn't change its release date from December, and if you want to see my reviews for all of the Spider-Man movies that have been released thus far, then check all of the links in the description box below. But you know, I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the trailer for the new Spider-Man Home No Way movie? Please let me know in the comment section below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.